Welcome to the Horse Trailer Podcast. Today we are discussing shows and events. Fall is always a great time to attend trade shows, rodeos, competitions. They're happening all over the U.S. And so we just wanted to do a little research and throw out some of the upcoming shows that you may be interested in, or perhaps you've attended and plan to go back. You know, shows in general, I've been doing those as a vendor for many years, taking our horse trailers and other items that we offer to the show. And I know a lot of our listeners are small business owners like myself, and probably, are accustomed to going to a show and setting up your booth. I know with us in particular, I think the last one we went to, shows are expensive. I spent a little over $20,000. I mean, by the time we pay freight, and we get trailers there and we get the staff there and the flights and the rooms. And with horse trailers, we're always indoors. And because of the sheer size of the trailer, we have to show up several days in advance to get the trailers in and placed in the booth. And then the smaller 10 by 10, 10 by 20 type booths will come in and set up around us. And same thing when leaving. We have to wait for everybody else to get out before we can pull the trailers out. So a 3 or a 4 day show is really a 7 or an 8 day event for us. But I love going to shows. I love the one-on-one interaction with clients and getting to meet with you guys and show products. And they're just, I always love just walking around, seeing the new innovations in our horse industry and the horse trailer industry and, everything that encompasses that. So, one of the things that I sort of made in my notes about food and planning, attending, parking, maps, there's a lot involved with planning to go to a show and to be successful with that. Oftentimes with parking, you can do that in advance or online. So if available, you can purchase like a multi-day parking pass. So take a look at those. If you're planning to attend, download the map to the event first and look at the itinerary, because a lot of the trade shows will have speakers and clinicians, tons of things that are going on. Some have competition. So it's important to plan what you want to participate in and, what items are not important. If it's an overnight or you're traveling a distance to the show, which is often the case with many of us, you need a place to stay. And the Airbnbs and the rooms at the hotels, they do tend to go quickly. So always, plan as far out in advance as you can with that. And then the food itself, when I'm in the booth, I'm in there at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and some of the shows were there until 7 o'clock in the evening. And, I tend to try to eat healthy, and it's almost impossible to do that at the show unless you like cheeseburgers and elephant ears. I mean, I love show food, don't get me wrong, but often I'll take, some healthy snacks with us. So just make sure that, you think of that in advance if it's something that you want to do. So let's jump in on some dates in October. Lots of shows coming up. There's the All-American Quarter Horse Congress in Columbus, Ohio. Now, I've never been to this show, but it's September the 29th through October the 27th. Let me repeat that. September the 29th through October the 27th. That's a month-long show. And some of the specs that I found on it is it's 650,000 people annually attend that show. And just a quick blurb, so it's the 2024 All-American Quarter Horse Congress. It's hosted by the Ohio Quarter Horse Association, and it's held at the Ohio Expo Center in Columbus. There's over 20 acres of trade show, youth judging contest. There's a super sale with over 100 quarter horses. Lots of versatility events, and then the Congress cutting at the Bullen Equestrian Center. I do think that only Ohio trailer dealers are allowed at that show. So, if you're looking to roll in, and I hear there's lots of deals to be had at Congress. So, great opportunity to go and just hang out, and definitely check the schedule because there's a lot happening there. October the 2nd through the 9th at Sacramento, California, the Sacramento International Horse Show at the Murrieta Equestrian Center. And I have attended that show many times. We'll freight a trailer to the show. I'll fly out, work several days, and then fly back and bring the trailer back. Oftentimes we have the trailer sold to our client, and they'll let us use it at the show, so they'll pick up there. That works great. I always love the Sacramento show in the fall. The weather is pristine, and it's not very humid. It's just so pleasant, and we set up outside because it's normally good weather. And I just really enjoy that show. I think to me, it's a little more scaled back, maybe not quite as busy and more spread out, which I like because it's not so crowded. You can actually walk around and, enjoy yourself without having to, rub elbow to elbow, shoulder to shoulder as it is with some of the events. October the 10th through the 20th is the Pennsylvania National Horse Show, and that's at the Pennsylvania Farm Show Complex. I think around 15,000 folks go to that show every year. They've been doing it since 1946, and it's now a 4-day event, 226 horses, and lots of international competition. And I think they've done a lot of charity, raised over $1.5 million for youth programs. So a great show to attend. Ocala International Horse Show, October the 22nd through the 26th. So October 22 through 26. And that's the World Equestrian Center in Ocala. I've never been to a show at Ocala. I do a lot of business there, a lot of clients. I hear it's a fantastic facility. This is the 4th annual international show that they've had. They have a lot of shows there, but this particular one is the 4th season. And it says offers a spectacular showcase of equestrian excellence, top-tier competitions with American saddlebred, Hackney ponies, Dutch harness horses, Morgans, and more, along with a variety of family-friendly activities. In November, the Breeders' World Cup Championship in November the 1st through the 2nd. That's at the Del Mar Fairgrounds in California. And then also in November, the Equine Affair in Massachusetts. That's November the 7th through the 10th in West Springfield. One of my favorite shows. I've been doing the Equine Affair for many, many years. We're not scheduled to be there this year, unfortunately, but I love the show. It's over, I think I mentioned 100,000 folks that roll through there is the estimate. And it's just a huge campus, great group of people, great clientele, lots of vendors and trade. So a fun time at the Equine Affair. We always really like going there. The North American International Livestock Expo is November the 7th through the 21st in Louisville, Kentucky. And I think that one has like 10 divisions, almost 30,000 entries from pretty much every state in the continental U.S. there. And it's all housed under one roof. So it's a major event. There's numerous exhibitors and visitors. And you can also watch the competitions via live stream if you can't attend in person. So that's the North American International Livestock Expo, the 7th through the 21st in Louisville, Kentucky of November. November the 5th through the 8th is SEMA, S-E-M-A, and that's just stands for Specialty Equipment Market Association. But that is a show that's in Vegas, and it's held at the Las Vegas Convention Center. It says it offers an unparalleled attendee experience featuring thousands of the latest automotive performance products, the newest trends from new and iconic exhibitors, and over 99 free education sessions led by top industry professionals, along with celebrity appearances, panel discussion, and brew talks. So take a look at that one. Not the norm, horse trailer or trade show horse show that you would see, but definitely some fun stuff there to look at. The Turkey Trot and Jump, November 14th through the 17th. Paso Robles, I don't know how to pronounce that. Paso Robles, California. Sorry, folks there that, maybe you won't throw stones at me too much. So for all you hunter jumpers out there, the Turkey Trot and Jump, it's held at the Horse Park out there in California. Again, November 14, 15, 16, and 17. And it's a NorCal recognized horse show where competitors can earn NorCal points. It's a competitive event for all levels of riding and all show jumping aspirations. So the Turkey Trot and Jump, mid-November. December, the only thing that I have on my schedule that I could find is the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, December the 5th through the 14th. That's in Vegas, 170,000 plus attendees there. I've never been. I've always wanted to go. In fact, we have clients every year that they'll call us before the show, and they're like, "Hey, are you guys coming to the Vegas rodeo? I want to see your trailer." But it's a show that's on our bucket list for sure. This is the 66th. So 66 annual Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, again, the 5th through the 14th of December. And it's at the Thomas and Mack Center in Vegas. There's 10 nights of rodeo action with a record-setting payout. Get this, over $11.5 million. Wow. Including guaranteed prize money of $1.2 million for qualifiers, with round winners earning like $30,000 each, and average winners earning $78,000 each. And it says while the stock contractor payout reaches $3.4 million. So a lot of big names and big companies and such will be at that rodeo. It's a huge event. Put it on your calendar for the entire family. I think you'll enjoy it. We'll have links to all of these events below the here in the podcast in the description there. So you can click on the link to each website, and we'll have those listed out for you. Thanks so much for the time, guys. Enjoy.